welcome to my Dreadlock Diaries. Let's vibe. Hello, hello. Good evening. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody. Happy holidays. Thank you guys for pulling up on me. It is Lock Diaries, and I'm here live with a Q&A for tonight to answer any questions anyone may have about my lock journey. There's so many questions I get, day to day while I'm out in the streets, via social media, friends, word of mouth, and I try to answer them the best I can. But on another note, I am almost at the 1,000 subscriber mark, so I'm so excited about that. I'm really, really hyped. It came genuinely, naturally. I'm still not there yet. I'm currently at 993 subscribers and just seven away from 1,000. So I'm super psyched about that. I know I have a lot more work to put in after that, with the public watch hours and the short watch hours. So you guys are definitely going to be seeing a whole bunch of stuff from me. So get ready for the ride. But yep, it is the weekend. Happy holidays. Christmas is approaching. We are definitely maybe 2 weeks and some change from Christmas. And with that being said, I want to get into my first question that I get all the time when people see me. And people always ask me, who does your hair? I have a stylist, I have a loctician that's locally around me. So that is how I get my hair done. I have her profile linked in my Instagram. So if you follow me on IG, you see her Instagram handle linked in my profile. Her name is Dee's Hair Lounge. She's also known as Diva214 on Instagram. So that is that. So if you're ever in the New York area, you can definitely look at my profile and hit her up in her DM and ask her any questions. So definitely love that I have that, and just knowing that she's so close to me, I definitely try to take advantage of that the best I can. So I love that I have someone so close. Hi, Cynical One. Thank you for popping in. I love that I have someone so close. I don't have to get on the train and travel to her or nothing like that. So I love that. The second question I get a lot about my life journey is what inspired me to get my locks. And I tell people all the time, just plain laziness, just being lazy and not wanting to do my hair, or not wanting to pay to get my hair done, or not wanting to keep a hair routine, or just walking outside looking like who done shot John, or whatever the case is, like just not having to care about my hair and just getting really lazy and tired of doing it. So that's definitely what motivated me to get my locks, and just, spending a lot of money and just knowing it was like a lot to keep up and maintain, being a girl, your hair always has to be done. So that's another thing. Another question I get, if you guys have questions right now in real time on the replay, you can definitely put them in the chat right now. Again, please share this video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll definitely be able to comment back, roughly any commentary, in the replay or in the future. But another question I get a lot too is, what inspired me to do colors to my hair, and what motivated me to dye my hair, and what was motivated behind the colors. And again, as I've been trying to tell people more, like, most lately, I just wanted to have fun with my hair. I wanted to have an experience. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Enjoy it, play with it, indulge in it, and not be afraid and scared to do certain things. I just wanted to experience it, ups and downs, good and bad, learn from my mistakes, train, DIY professionals, love and care and attention, product reviews, trial and error. I wanted the whole journey, and I feel like I have the whole journey. I'm at 5 years at this point. So that's what I was about, not being afraid of what people's going to say, what's going to happen, what's not going to happen, just living my truth and just figuring it out on my own. That was definitely motivation. Definitely want to send a shout out to the Cynical 1999 right now, as well as my homeboy Uncommon Sensible Jose No Grown, who just hit 1,000 subscribers recently. So shout out to him, and shout out to everybody who's been checking in with me recently, especially Irby Fatal, especially Third World Colombian. Everyone who's been active on my community board page. Shout out to you guys and happy holidays. Definitely hope you guys are all doing well. It's super cold out here in New York City. We definitely hit like the 30-degree marks already, so it's getting pretty doggone chilly. And I just put up my Christmas tree today. I just put up my Christmas tree. My daughter decorated it, and I'm really late. Normally, I have my Christmas tree up prior to Thanksgiving, but this year, I guess I just wasn't in the spirit, and it just went up literally today. And today is December 6th. So that's super late for me. I haven't even started Christmas shopping yet. Enough of that, enough of that, enough of that, enough of that. Um, Another question I get, when people see my locks is, how long will I let them grow? A lot of people ask me, like how long do you see you letting your locks grow? Like, do you have a goal? And yeah, and that goal has changed. So yes, I do have a goal, and that goal has changed already. So my first goal was for me to grow my locks, to my back. And then the second goal was for me to grow my locks to my bra strap. And now my new goal is to grow my locks to my waist length. So my goals have been changing, and I'm possibly thinking about maybe, you know, doing a lock trim at some point. So my goal was just to see like how long I can keep my locks. I feel like with my locks have grown faster and longer than any other hairstyle I've had, including being loose natural and having relaxed hair and having perm hair. Weaves and wigs I don't count 'cause that's not really my hair. So yeah, that's my goal right now. My next goal is to be waist length, and why? Just to see if I can achieve it. I've never in my life had waist length hair, so that's gonna be a really big deal for me. Like, I've never had waist length hair of my own, so I don't know anyone in my family on either side, mother or father, who's had waist length hair. So if I can achieve waist length locks, I'm gonna be really really proud of myself. Like, that's a real big deal for me. So that's my next goal, and after that, I do not think I'm going to let my locks grow any longer than that. But moving on, another question I get a lot, when people see me in the streets is, how do I, what do I use? Like, how do I manage my hair? Like, how do I maintain them? And it's simple. Same thing as day one. Excuse me, had to clear my throat. I sleep in a satin cap every night, no matter where I'm at, whether I'm not home, I'm with family, traveling. I always have a satin cap. I definitely have special shampoos and conditioners that I go to, but there's one conditioner and one protein treatment I use all the time, no matter what I'm using. And for me, that is the L'Oreal Mega Moisture and the Afro G two-step protein treatment. I'll dip and dab in different shampoos and conditioners. When it comes to that leave-in treatment and that protein treatment, it's always those two specific things. Those are always my two go-tos. So there are certain things I play with and certain things that I always have on demand and I always use. And I don't just jump all across the board when it comes to shampoos and conditioners. And I definitely try my best to stay away from sulfates and parabens. If it's nowhere around me and I have to wash my hair, then so be it. But I definitely try my best to like just stay all the way away from all of that at all times, by any means necessary. Um, yeah, another question I get to on my life journey or just in general too is, do I know how to do my own hair, or do I do my own hair? And yes, if you follow me on YouTube, you see I do my own hair. But people that don't know me out in public, at work, or through friends or family, that are meeting me like for the first few times, they don't know. They may think that when they see me, they see my hair done, that it's automatically being professionally done every time they see it. But I am definitely getting better to the point where it's almost like a professional, but not professional. But definitely getting way better than year two and year three for sure. So I'm very, very proud of that because time flies, we having fun, but I definitely try to be a perfectionist and really am hard on myself when it comes to doing my hair. And if it doesn't look as good as what I think she does, I'm like, damn, gotta get better, gotta get better. But I shouldn't even compare myself to her because she has a license and credentials and she went to school and everything. But I definitely want to get to the point where I'm satisfied with my own retwists and they're lasting for more than a week. And so far, my own retwists do not last more than a week. But I'm learning new things all the time, and that's something else I want to give you guys too. So this is not a question, but kind of goes into do I do my own hair? I just kind of learned how to do the two strand retwist protective style. So it's not perfect, but it's definitely better than it's ever been before. Something I just really tried to like practice the last few weeks, so that's something I'm getting good at. But still, I have not learned the locksmith method. I have not learned the locksmith technique. So that's another thing I want to update people on. I really want to learn that because if I can learn the locksmith technique, my hair would look neat from root to tip at all times, even if I had new growth at the base. Like if I could learn how to get the shaft and the base and the ends of my hair to not have any flyaways, have no fuzzy hair or no stringy hair around it, that would be legit lit for me. And I'm still not there yet. I definitely know how to tackle the roots and get those nice and neat and tight and maintained, but the flyaways and the frizzies, around the mid shaft base, middle of the lock and beyond, like I'm still struggling with that. I'm not cutting it off. I'm still trying to figure out that locksmith technique, but I'm not putting enough effort into it. I could be definitely putting a lot more effort into it, but life be life. And when I wash my hair next, I think that's gonna be a time I'm gonna practice it. I'm gonna try my best to find some more videos and see if I can just, really catch an eye for the technique and the hand motion and the product they're using to really see how it's done. Because every time I watch the video, the technique is going so fast, it just looks like the hand is going up and down and just moving their hand back and forth. And I feel like it's maybe more than that. I don't think I'm catching everything, so definitely that's something I'm working on, for sure. Another thing too is I'm really really digging this color. I didn't think I'd be digging this color the way I'm digging this color, but I'm digging this color. This color is looking really really nice and subtle. My oldest daughter said it's giving mature vibes. I'm like, okay, that's cute. Um, and I think it fits my skin tone and complexion and my face and all of that other good stuff. But thank you guys for listening to me. I definitely wanted to just, talk about some Q&A, answer some Q&A that people ask me commonly in public, out and about. And that I get here on some of my posts and videos and reels and shorts, when I'm putting videos out there. But please show this video some love, like, comment, share, um, ask me any questions, on the replay, and hopefully I'll get back to you as soon as you can, get back to me. But that's it. That's all. Happy weekend. I'm up out of here. Just wanted to shoot the itch with you guys real quick. See if I can get somebody to jump on. Be around. But I definitely didn't plan. It just definitely was, sporadic. Just definitely unplanned. I was definitely throwing some shorts out there, trying to get some feedback. See who's around, but I didn't see many people digging, jumping. And not for nothing, my neighbor has music going really high blast right now. So maybe that's a good sign to wrap this on up. I've been hearing jingle bells and Hispanic music all night long. So maybe I'll take it in early and just wake up and catch you guys in the morning. But be safe, be good, happy holidays, and talk to you guys later. Bye.